What's up, guys? Lost to Found coming at you with a video out of Siargao, Philippines. Probably my favorite island. I love the vibes here. Look at the scenery. Can't beat it. But anyways, let's get to it. Siargao is known as the surf capital of the Philippines, but there's a lot more to do than just surf. Here, I'm riding my motorbike from General Luna to Siargao Sunset Bridge. It's only a little over a 10-minute drive. And the first thing that shocked me is, wow, look at how crowded. But don't let the crowd scare you off. There's so much to do on this bridge. Beautiful sunsets, and it really is the melting pot of the Philippines with just an insane amount of Europeans, Americans. Heck, there might even be more white people than Filipinos on this bridge, which is pretty crazy. But there's just so much to do between the views and all the vendors. There's a ton of great food. They probably hike up the prices a little bit. You could definitely tell because they know that they can because of the tourists. I can't really blame them. I'd do the same thing. For example, that ice cream vendor in front of me costs like $3.50. Definitely more than usual in the Philippines. Right there, we got balut. That's a chicken embryo in an egg, basically an egg with veins in it, can you say? Very popular in the Philippines. Barbecue so popular, chicken intestines, regular chicken, chicken feet. You can really get it all here, guys. Some exotic food, some just regular food. But I'd recommend just kind of walking, trying stuff, mingling with locals. It's just a great spot to really get to know people. I do have to warn you guys to try to get here a good bit earlier than sunset because parking is absolutely insane. So get here a little bit earlier than sunset. You can see you can also get some mixed drinks here. That's what that guy's doing there. And even those mixed drinks are going to cost you, probably under $4, even though they're a lot more expensive than different parts of the Philippines. Still, though, largely all of this stuff is still very affordable. So yeah, there's no reason not to check this place out. You're going to see so much new stuff and you're just going to be entertained because there's really nothing like this, at least, where I come from in the U.S. You can see that guy's, mixing up some soup. Not too sure really what he's doing. Stay tuned in a few minutes. I do have some video of the local kids here jumping off the bridge. That's kind of something that they seem to do here. They definitely enjoy it. They're all swimming in the water, no phones in hand, having a great time, leaping off the bridge. Some tourists were tossing coins for them to dig out of the water and dive for, which I just kind of gave some of them a couple coins, but that was interesting. You can see your street corn there, classic street corn. And yeah, we're just kind of working our way through here, checking out everything, making sure we don't miss nothing. That's buko, little coconut drink. I'm not too big into coconuts, so I didn't give it a go. But there's, I believe that's chicken intestines there showing up again. A little view of the sunset. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Really is beautiful. I did notice security on this bridge. So, yeah. You definitely feel safe while you're here. It's very nice. This guy's serving up some Japanese takoyaki, basically bread balls filled with octopus. Didn't try it, but looked yummy. One thing I gotta say is I really didn't have a bad a bad meal while I was in the Philippines. Everything was so good. One of those dishes, guys, is lechon. Gotta try it. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Here, they're keeping the flies off the food. Ton of flies everywhere. You can see all that stuff waving above the food, keeping all the flies off. It's an unfortunate part of the Philippines is there's a ton of flies, which is a little annoying, but what are you going to do? It's really hot, tropical, so I guess flies do pretty well over there. You need to adjust to the Philippines, though, and realize some things are just going to be different. You're not used to. All right, coming up to a little lemonade stand there. And as we keep on moving, just a lot of rice, pancit, noodle dishes, just so much good barbecue. You're not going to go hungry if you come here. So definitely, you might want to just eat your dinner if you come to this bridge. Or you could use it as kind of a place to start out with appetizers is not a bad idea. More corn, like their corn in the Philippines. Putting some good spices on it and whatnot. And I just love how in the Philippines, it seems like everyone's having more fun than in the U.S., for the most part, people have less money, but yet they're smiling all the time. And the vibes are just so good in the Philippines. There's a couple places in the south that maybe you don't want to go, but for the most part, a lot of it's just sensationalism on the news and stuff. Philippines is very safe. There's a little spot to get your cold beer. That's going to be probably about $3 there. So yeah, everything's cheap compared to the U.S. And once again, the prices are hiked up on this bridge and in Siargao in general. Different parts of the Philippines will have drastically cheaper things. So I'm just kind of working my way down here, checking it out. Got some slushies there. I think those ones were alcohol-free, but I gotta say, too, Filipinos definitely know how to party, too. Going out solo in the U.S., it's kind of just depressing usually. Then again, I'm from the Pennsylvania suburbs, so it's probably, it's different in different parts of the U.S. But for the most part, you can go out solo in the Philippines and have a really fun time, guys. So here I'm kind of working my way to the edge of the bridge here, trying to get some sunset pics. We're going to see these kids jumping in a minute. But yeah, it's just really, really busy. It's pretty wild, honestly, how busy this little bridge can get, but everyone seems to get around pretty well. And if you're scared of trying out a motorbike, I wouldn't be. I'd never use motorbikes to the Philippines. If you're able to ride a bike, you'll be fine doing it. My motorbike cost me $7 a day, which, I mean, you can't beat it, guys. So definitely get a motorbike. You're going to have way more fun in the Philippines. You do need a driver's license to rent most of them, but some will even let you slide without a driver's license. And see just the crisp blue water. Oh, let you enjoy some of the sounds of the Philippines here. Yeah, super crowded. No boredom here. Always stuff going on. All right, and if you're waiting here to see some people jump, it's going to be coming in just a second. First, I had to crush this ice cream, which was definitely not cheap for the Philippines. Oh, there we go. Leap of faith. I actually wanted to jump, but a local Filipino came up to me when I was taking my shirt off. He kindly informed me that police will sometimes find tourists because I guess they're scared of tourists getting hurt jumping and then, getting angry at the island or the police there. So I didn't end up jumping, but sure did look like a fun time. These kids don't need phones. They don't need expensive toys or anything. They're just having a good time. And there's that sunset again, guys. It's beautiful. And the sunset gets a lot better on certain days than this. Thanks, guys.